Welcome back, everybody. We got an Urban Flow today. It's Thursday, April 29th, I believe. And we're coming back into the hot room. Thursdays are great days. 3 o'clock, we're in the hot room. We got our crew with us again today. So a couple, Nkini and Taylor were here last time. And we got Ariane joining us and Colin joining us. And the cool part about this, which I mentioned, is these are the folks in that work here at the studio. And so those that are making sure the space is nice and clean and well taken care of, and so that we can come into the room and practice. So it's a huge part of our community. And what's so sweet is that these are the folks that were here and before we shut down for pandemic. So, you know, moments that we're having, things like, you know, you don't know what things look like when you shut down for a year and then come back into a studio. You don't know who's going to show up. You don't know how they're going to show up. And, you know, what has been so meaningful and special is that, you know, it's like that person you haven't seen for a while, but when you see them, you pick right back up where you left off. A lot of times you'll think of that as your best friend, or say a friend from home, and then somebody moves away, you get back together, and you just have that feeling. So that's what I would describe this experience so far. We've been open since April 1st. That's what it feels like, which is really, really amazing with a lot of people. So thank you all. I hope you guys are continuing to enjoy the classes online. I'm going to set up my iPad here, and then I'm going to start the music actually. So if you want to listen to music today, you can go to my Spotify account. The link is in the description of the class, and you've got March 31st, a flow playlist, and the first song is called Hammock Therapy. And so go ahead and start that. Once you get there and set your volumes, make sure that you can hear me okay. As you lie down onto your back, begin to tune in into your breathing. Feel the weight of your arms and connection through your shoulders. Just saying, Taylor's second class today. Just saying. Just saying. First class was also documented. You could see her in all of her flow in the Instagram. We did a Reels, like we're like, cool, we did a Reels. So that's no joke, doing 2 classes in one day. And Kimberly, many of you know Kimberly. You've practiced with her online, or you've practiced her within the studio. She did 2 classes back to back today. Just saying. Might as well get the yoga when you can. You know, I think something we all thought is, man, when I get back into that hot room, if I get back into that hot room, I will not take that opportunity for granted. Shake your head out a little bit side to side. And so we make the most of it, and through the breaths that we're taking while we're taking them. It's easy to feel spun out from the day. It's easy to stress about the day. That's easy for your body to hurt and not do anything about it. All that stuff is really easy. Bring your head back to center. And where we want to draw and express our practice from is the opportunity and to sit and to acknowledge where we are, what we're feeling, and then go deeper into that. Peel the layers back. And sometimes when you're cutting the onion, right, you're like, I'm not crying. It's okay. It's okay. And through the expression of your breath, your practice, the relationship that you're building with yourself on your yoga mat, and to be at your most vulnerable state. All right? And we have to see this from a position of guiding the practice. You could have somebody at their most vulnerable state at any given time. And so getting in there to support ourselves, and through the breath cues, support one another as we're practicing together. Bend your legs, bring the soles of your feet onto the mat flat. And take your arms over your head. And one hand grabs the opposite wrist, and so you're in a little half body stretch. And feel the shoulders tighten a little bit and sensations through your arms, and take a breath into your chest. And let's go ahead and roll over onto your right side. Make your way all the way around, child's pose, into the top of your mat. The online folks, I put out the disclaimer should the camera overheat, and connect back with you once I get it to cool down. Last time we made it all the way through, and so hopefully this time we can do the same. And rock the head out a little bit side to side along your forehead. And let your hips settle back into your heels, and forehead can soften and center. And feel as you inhale, your belly is going to press out into or in between your thighs. And as you exhale, the belly comes back in. Your bum may set a little closer into your heels. Every breath is offering space, even if it's temporary. And you open up, and you close back down. Compression and release. Let's lift halfway in from our child's pose. Halfway lift, crawl your hands over to the left, off your mat, and then bring your hips and head back down. Feel your right side body stretch. Oh, hello, intercostal muscles in between your ribs. I mean, they don't get a lot of love, notoriety. I've never seen a post on Instagram where somebody's like, yo, check out my intercostals. Never. So they don't get a lot of face time, but feel this right here. It's like under your armpit all the way down to your hip. Well, the muscles actually sit in between your ribs. Okay, lift halfway and crawl the hands slowly all the way over to the right. Left hand back of your right hand, hips and head down. Feel it on your left side. Hover the head, and then walk your hands back to center. Press off your shins, come forward into a tabletop. I haven't mentioned this recently, but it is a lot of fun to practice yoga. I know it feels like we're drawing ourselves, and it's like the focus, and then I've got to confront and acknowledge and feel and all of these things. It can just be a lot of fun, and to breathe and to move your body and to express to an edge. Tuck your toes. And exhale, pull back into a downward facing dog. And hands are about shoulder width apart and feet about hip width. And so we want to take ourselves out of the brain and to the point where we're always technically correcting something. Okay, you know it. It could be a version of you. It could be somebody that you know, a friend of yours. Right? Always has to be improving. And you want to take that away and explore the balance of also having a little bit of fun at the same time. Lips sealed, breathe in, come forward to a high plank, high push-up. Feel your legs strong. Exhale, bend your arms, lower halfway down. Hover and hold for 3, 2, and then soften down onto your belly. See, they never would have done that in a class, but because they're backup dancers, they held that. I'm just kidding. Inhale, lift your heart up, baby cobra. And exhale, lower your chest down. Again, inhale, lift your heart, baby cobra. And exhale, lower your chest down. One more. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, lower your chest down. All fours, push up, hands and knees. Should feel those arms, knees under your hips. And give your tail a little wag, side to side. We say wag the tail, Another sense is walk the dog, but right now we're wagging the tail. And stack the hips over the knees, drop the belly, inhale, open the chest, shoulders down, gaze forward. Exhale, wrap the belly in, then round your spine, chin to your chest. Inhale to extend, go slow, move through your body. And exhale, tuck the chin, belly first, and then round, and then chin to the chest. One more, inhale to extend. And exhale, tuck the chin, belly in, then round. Inhale to a flat back. And step back into a high plank, right leg, left leg straight. Breathe in together. Exhale, chaturanga flow. Elbows in, tops of the feet. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, draw the low belly, feel your legs. And now we can walk the dog. Bend one knee, bend the other knee. And let the sensations you might be getting in your hands, through your wrists, and your elbows, and your shoulders, and wake you up to a deeper sense of your core. And use the legs more. Bring your big toes together. Pause in your dog. Inhale. Tailbone high, low belly in as you exhale. And gaze to your hands. Straight leg step. As little bend to the knees as possible. Straight leg step to the top. Hands on the back of the head, tuck the chin, interlace the fingers, elbows around your ears. I heard Ariane specifically on the way into the room. She was like, "Can you make this very challenging today?" Just kidding. I make this shit up, you guys. I make everything up. It's all made up. And release the hands down to the ground. As you inhale, lift halfway, lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, stand up, big stretch, reach. Exhale, bring your hands into your heart. Inhale, circle the arms, reach up. Exhale, dive, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. You can get it going. Plant, step back into your high plank and take an inhale. Exhale, lower halfway, chaturanga, go forward. Inhale, up dog, tops of the feet. And exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog, and kick your right leg back and up, three-legged dog. Little turn, open your right hip a little bit, keep the leg straight. And turn your right hip back down. Exhale, bring your knee to your nose and step your right foot all the way through. Inhale, lift your chin. Exhale, straight leg, step to the top. We're working that. Inhale, lift halfway, so you're pulling up through your inner thighs. Exhale, dive, draw your belly in. Inhale, rise, circle the arms, reach up. And bend your legs, grab your left wrist with your right hand, take an inhale. Humble your chin, side bend to the right in your Utkatasana. And it's not your deepest Utkatasana, and draw your tailbone back to the right, and so that you can feel down your left side body. Good, Kini. Rise up, inhale, center and reach. Exhale, bow, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. And get it going. Step back into your high plank and take an inhale. Exhale, lower halfway down. Tops of the feet, inhale, upward dog. And exhale, draw back, downward facing dog. And left leg, kick it up, back through the heel. Okay, open your left hip a tiny bit. And working your leg straight. And square that left hip back down. Exhale, knee to your nose. Step all the way through. Lift your chin, breathe in. Straight back leg, hop to the top. Keep it straight. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Take it up. Inhale, rise. Exhale, bend your legs. Sit back. Left hand to your right wrist. Side bend to the left. And tailbone back to the left. So you're keeping your knees side by side. As we inhale, rise, come up through center, palms face. Exhale, bow, belly in, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Straight legs, step, step, chaturanga, bend your arms. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, come back, downward facing dog. And grab the mat with your fingertips. And release any tightness in your tongue or in your jaw. Helps to put the tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth just behind your teeth. Nice way to practice and consistently breathe in through your nose and out. And finish your exhale, of course. Left foot down, inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, kick back and up. Exhale, knee to your left elbow. Inhale, kick back and up. Exhale, step all the way through. Inhale, rise, arms up, crescent. Hands to your heart, left elbow outside your right thigh. Draw your belly button in, roll your heart forward. And feel your lunge twist. And roll the weight into your back toes and take your gaze to your fingertips. Breathe into the pose. And keep lifting your heart. Take your gaze down. Square your chest. Bring your fingertips to the ground. And keep lengthening your heart in the lunge and straighten your front leg. Pull your chest forward. And soften your chin just a bit. Pull your belly in. And feel the angle sensation of your breath in your hamstring. And come back into your right leg, lunge. Soften your back knee down. Untuck the toes from the low belly. Inhale, arms up, belly in, little back bend. And then exhale, gaze and hands down. And draw your hips back, straighten your front leg, flip your toes up. And use your long arms, kickstand your heart. Take as much of the curve out of your back as possible. Keep this right leg as straight as can be. Tuck your back toes, lift off your left knee, and swing your right leg back. Kick, three-legged dog, and turn to the outer edge of your left foot. And you've got a little star pose. Go slow, press your left hand down. And your right leg is staying up, and your right arm is reaching high. A high five to the sky. Ding. Gaze and right hand down, pivot square. And exhale, chaturanga, bend your arms. Right foot down, inhale, up dog. Exhale, lift your hips, down dog. Feel those hips. Right heel down, inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left knee to your left elbow. See, doing's not the issue. Kick back. Exhale, knee to your right elbow. Stay in flow. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, step left foot all the way through. Inhale, rise, reach your arms up. Just means trust your breath. Hands to your heart, twist, right elbow outside your left thigh. And draw your belly in. And feel your heart lift, shoulders away from your ears. And you can do it here, soften your jaw, slow down your exhale. Right, building that heat, of course, the torque through your torso. This is the torque through your torso. And keep your heart lifting, look down, and square, bring your fingertips to the ground. Keep lunging your heart forward, straighten your front leg. Soften your gaze just a bit, take the kinks out of your neck. And if you found on the first side, you're like, oh, I ended up a little short in that half splits, adjust your right foot back a little bit. And bend into your front leg, soften your right knee down. Inhale, arms up, belly in, draw through the back bend, reach up, look up. Exhale, bring your gaze and hands down, hips back, left leg straight, turn the toes up. And use your arms, work the roundedness out of your spine. And so I'm sucking the low belly in 3 inches below the belly button. And keep your left leg as straight as you can. Plant your palms, lift your right knee, and then slide your left leg back, lift it up. Outer edge of your right foot, and your left leg is still high. It helps to look at your right hand, and then float your left arm up, and more balance in star pose. Gaze and left hand down, pivot square, left leg is lifted, take a dive, chaturanga. Elbows in, feet down, up dog. Exhale, hips up, down dog, big toes together. Okay, get a little sneaky. Lift your heels, bend your knees. Exhale, hop to the top. Whoa. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, circle the arms, reach up. Exhale, bring your hands into your heart and release your arms by your sides. Weight into your heels and gaze down to the ground. Got it. Bend your legs. Inhale, sweep the arms up, chair pose. Exhale, dive. Fold it out, hands behind your bum. Get a grip, interlace your fingers, reach your knuckles up. Take a breath and dive. Exhale, reach your knuckles over. And draw the line from the back of your heels all the way up in between your shoulder blades. Good. Open chest. Bring your hands to your bum. Release your hands to the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Plant the palm. Shoot the legs back. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, press back. Downward facing dog. Turn your armpits into your chest. Spread your fingertips wide. Keep lengthening the back body as you lift the tail. Draw with your thighs. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, step your right foot all the way through. Inhale, rise. Arms reach up, crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Left arm behind your back. Flip your right palm. Inhale to reverse your warrior with the bind. Exhale, come on back, warrior two, reach your left arm out. Okay, like you're floating, right? Your shoulders feeling open, you're not gripping, biting, holding down. And take a breath in. Exhale, hands to the top of the mat. Pivot your back heel high, kick your right leg back, three-legged dog. Ooh, store it up, feel your waistband as high as you can lift it. And then step your right foot through, take off, standing splits, left leg lifts. Bow into your right thigh. And keep deepening the relationship with your exhale. Step your left foot down to your right, swing your right ankle behind your left, pinky toes meet. Into the heels like we did when we started in child's pose. Crawl your fingertips forward and then walk them over to the left. Let your chin, go ahead and sniff under your left armpit. Did you forget your deodorant today? Or do you not wear deodorant at all? We know who doesn't wear deodorant. Not in this room. Everybody seems good. It's a yogi thing sometimes. People don't wear deodorant. It's a human thing. People don't wear deodorant, but then they come to yoga and you're like, you don't wear deodorant, do you? And crawl your hands back to center. Bring your right foot back inside. Right foot down, left foot steps back into your lunge. Set your left hand flat. Push the mat away. Twist. Reach your right arm up. Ooh, it's a big one. And keep rooting into your left hand. And power down as you exhale. Gaze and right hand to the ground. Kick your right leg back. Three-legged plank, chest forward. Bend your arms, chaturanga, elbows in. Form, feet down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog. And feel it on your right inner thigh. So you're behind your big toe. And pressing down into the ground. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, big step, left foot all the way through. Inhale, rise, arms up. Feel the strength in your back. Exhale, warrior two. Right arm goes behind your low spine. Inhale, reverse your warrior two with your bind. Exhale, bring it back. Warrior two. Slide your right arm out. Feel it, no grip. Right, you can reinforce the grounded action through the body without biting down. I only say this from personal experience. I bit down on the poses for like 5 years. Did not feel good in the body. Thought I was doing the right thing. Not the case. Okay, space, flow. Bring your hands to the top of the mat. Pivot square. Kick your left leg back and up. Three-legged dog. And keep pulling your waistband up. Use your right leg. And breathe on your exhale. Step your left foot all the way through. Take off. Standing splits. Right leg lifts. And because yoga is an internal practice and we can do this, every single human being can practice yoga. You find those layers of support. Step your right foot down next to your left foot. Swing your left ankle behind your right. Pinky toes meet. And rock the weight into your heels. Crawl your hands forward. And crawl your fingertips over to the right. And drop the chin. Sniff, sniff. It's really nice and to include as part of your day in the relationship of time in a single breath cycle. In 6 to 10 seconds, the mind can drop into that and find a depth of calm and peace you didn't even know existed. Walk your hands back in front. Bring your left foot back inside. Step your right foot back to lunge. Set your right hand flat. Push into the mat. Reach your left arm up. Lunge twist. And bring your gaze and left hand down. Plant. Kick your left leg back. Hover chest forward. Exhale, chaturanga form. Elbows in. Tops of the feet. Inhale, up dog. Oh, exhale, down dog. So yes, your body will express into a deeper edge. And connecting your breaths has an exponential benefit because now you're experiencing the flow, the prana. Bring your big toes together. Lift your heels. Check it out. Bend your knees. Exhale, walk or hop to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise. Circle the arms, reach up. Exhale, bow, forward fold, hands to the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Plant step, float back, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale through your upward facing dog. Exhale, press back into your downward facing dog. 3 to 5 breaths in your dog. And slow down your exhale. And support your heartbeat. Nice. Hands down. Great stillness, you guys. Inhale your right leg up. Listen. Exhale, knee to your nose, and then eagle wrap. Right leg around the front of your left thigh. Lift your hips up. I think my eyelashes are sweating today. Gaze to your hand, step your right foot through. What a sweat. Lower your back knee down and draw your hips back, right leg straight. So left hip stacked over your left knee. Use your right arm as a kickstand and take your left hand outside your right foot. Pull your heart forward. Slowly reach your right arm back in space and then up. So it's like a T-arm. It's like warrior 2 arms. Easier said than done, yeah? And draw to your midline. Bring your right hand down and left hand back to the mat. Bend into your front leg. Untuck your back toes and reach your arms up, Anjaneyasana. And find some elevation, lift in the intensity of what you're feeling, processing, and through your body and through your mind. Beautiful mind. Gaze and hands down to the mat. Tuck your back toes. Lift off your back knee. Notice how long you are in your lunge. Pivot your back heel down. Inhale, rise up, warrior 2. And turn your front knee out a little bit. Angle your back toes in. Right forearm down inside the shin. Fingertips touch the ground. Reach your left arm straight up. And find your gaze sideways. And draw your tailbone in. Find your gaze lifting up. Firm to your back heel. Inhale, rise. Come on up. Straighten your front leg. Turn your right toes in. Inhale, reach your arms up. Hands behind your back. Interlace your fingers. Soften the chin. Feel your feet. Take a breath in. And exhale, lead with your chest. Fold. And chin down. Reach your knuckles up and over. Keep your hands where they are. Lift halfway. Heel toe your feet a little closer, twice. Keep your hands as they are. Pivot, face the top of your mat. Square, put the weight into your right foot. Lift your left leg. Hands behind your back as you come into toppling tree. Really nice. Step back, straight legs, left heel down. And straighten your front leg out. Hands come to your hips, release your bind. Soften your shoulders, inhale, chest up. Exhale, hinge, come halfway down. Square your hips best you can. And then you can fold, frame your front foot. And keep drawing your outer right hip back. Soften the chin, look down at your shin. One time, inhale to lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Pivot your back heel high. Set your hands. And swing your right leg back. Lift it up. Open your right hip. Curl your heel into your bum. Come up onto your right fingertips so you tent your palm. And so that you could lift your right knee a little higher. Square your hips, set your right palm, step back into your down dog, right heel heavy. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, left knee to your nose, squeeze, and then wrap it around your right leg. Eagle legs, down dog, lift your hips. On your exhale, gaze step, left foot in between your palms, and lower your right knee down. And draw your hips back, left leg straight. Use your left arm as your kickstand, and take your right hand outside your left foot. Press down into the heel, and draw into your belly, and then reach your left arm back. Raise it up a little bit so you got T-arms. And working the stabilizing muscles, inner thighs. Low belly, gaze, and left hand down. Right foot bend into your front leg. Lift your back knee. Notice how long you are in your lunge. Pivot your back heel down. And inhale, rise up, warrior two. Okay, work this length. Keep drawing your knees away. Back toes in slightly, front knee out. Yeah, it's a stretch. Left arm down inside the shin. Fingertips to ground, reach your right arm up. So we're lifting the back of the heart and to find space at the base of the neck so the head can stay up. Okay, the tightness will bring the head down, dump the weight into the front leg. This way you could feel it in your back heel. Inhale, rise slowly, come on up. Straighten your front leg, pivot your left toes in. Okay, start wide. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, this time dive. Forward fold, hands to the ground. Take a breath in through your nose. Rock the weight into your heels. Rock the weight into your toes. And take your hands out. Fingertips under the outside edges of your feet. And then roll the weight into the pinky toe sides of your feet. And slide your heart forward as you feel your sit bones and draw up and the back body stretch. And breathe, feel your feet, slide your arms out into a T, and then take reverse prayer or make fists, push your knuckles together on your low back. Okay, in your halfway lift. Heel toe your feet together twice. 1, 2. Pivot, square, top of your mat. Weight into your left foot and lift your right leg. And toppling tree with your bind. Step your right foot back, heel down, and straighten both of your legs out. Square hips, inhale. Right on, exhale, hinge, come halfway down. And go slow. Nice, release the hands down to the ground. And frame your front foot. Outer left hip back. Set your hands, pivot your back heel high, and then kick your left leg back and up. Three-legged down dog. You can kick it up. Open your left hip. Curl the heel into your bum. Come up to your left fingertips. And keep breathing as you feel it in your side body. And then square, set your left hand down, step back into your down dog. Feel your outer hips, take an inhale. Exhale, come down onto your knees, please. And sit onto your heels. Take a moment, head above your heart, hands on your thighs. And relax your jaw, sit in the sensation. And feel how we morph and shape shift and eventually blending any resistance, and with the heat we are softening. We are reaching deeper down into that vulnerable space and to explore our true self. And as you open your eyes, knees together, separate your feet apart. You can roll your calf muscles out and then sit down in between your heels. If your bum's not touching the ground, stay here, hands in your lap. If your bum is touching the ground, check in with your knees, check ankles, and then you can recline back. Hands, elbows, or all the way down to your shoulders. If you're down, start to make your way back up through your elbows to your hands. From the shins, adjust, bring the heels in, sit on them. Right on, shins down, reach both arms up. Interlace the fingers behind your head. And stand up onto your knees. If you need some room at the top of your mat, walk your knees back a little bit. So it's going to be a little meditation. Everybody step your right foot forward. Lunge into your front leg. Step your right knee back. Step your left foot forward. And lunge into your left leg. Step back, switch. Step back, switch. Step back, switch. And one more, step back, switch. Good, step back, sit. And release the hands down by your sides. Humble your chin, take a deep breath in. And so we're going to get these knees all the way up into the chest. You may start to hover. And if you want to see, hands outside the knees. Press to the tops of the feet, lift the knees up. So I get the butt up, draw everything to the midline, bend the arms, lift the feet, hover, and then slowly splat. Okay, worst case scenario, it's a lift the feet, splat. Best case scenario, you hover, elbows in, strong upper back. Good. Bring your knees back down, sit. Hands on your thighs. It's good to know that you could start that practice, that we can flow in a direction, okay, that we can wake up and see, right? If you open your eyes right now, take your right hand out in front of you and turn your palm up. Look what's sitting in the palm of your hand. Not actually the hand. Look what's sitting in the palm of your hand. If you ever have a tendency of getting too far ahead of yourself, this is a great practice. Look what's sitting in the palm of your hand. And you bring both hands back to the mat, tuck your toes, and exhale, press back into a down dog. And separate your feet so they're mat width apart. Walk your hands back to your feet. Turn your heels in, toes out, squat. And then we're going to crawl the hands along the side edge of your mat. I'm going to pick up the side edge of the mat, squeeze it, and push it away, drop the head down, and to take the hips a little bit deeper. And so we're assisting gravity. And crawl your hands back in, lift your chin. Crawl your hands forward, lift your bum, step your feet together in your downward facing dog. Here we go. Inhale, left leg up. Left knee, right elbow, kick out onto the wood. Keep lifting your hips, pivot your back heel down, reach your right arm up. Feel your legs, keep lifting your hips. And gaze and right hand down, pivot your back heel high, step back, down dog, left heel heavy. Inhale, right leg up. Here we go, kick your right foot all the way through, full splits. I was anticipating more. And then I got stuck. Hence why we don't want to anticipate. And you feel where you're at in the splits. Use your arms, support with your belly, breathe into your body. Yeah, I've mentioned this back in 2020. The whole mission was the splits. We started January 1st. We added it into so many practices. And by the end of 2020, I was still not able to do the splits. So the practice continues in the adventure of the splits, and opening up this deep, deep lunge. And the cool thing that just is starting to happen is that my mind is starting to see. The mind wasn't seeing before. So it's interesting. Something is happening in the connection through the breath and the body and the mind. And gaze down, start to slide your right foot back and come on to all fours and feel your right leg and set your hands. Now's an okay time to fix your towel. All right, look down at the mat, check out that mirror, looking down at the mat as the sweat is dripping onto your towel. Kick your right leg straight back in space. And then curl your right heel into your bum. And you reach back with your left hand, grab the outside of your right foot, ankle or shin, and then kick into the hand, pull up to a proud chest, and breathe into the back bend. And gaze down, belly in, softly release. Come back to all fours, hands and knees. Shake your tail out, side to side, wag the tail. Release some heat, take a sigh, exhale. And come back to center, tuck your toes, and press back, downward facing dog. Seal your lips, and so you're storing temporarily the prana and that energy. Float your right leg up, lift, and right knee to your left elbow, kick out onto the wood. Pivot your back heel down, keep lifting your hips, reach your left arm up. If your QL muscles are tight in the sides of your low back, you'll feel it. Use your legs, we'll release them, don't worry. Gaze in left hand down, pivot your back heel high, and step back into your down dog. Right heel heavy. Inhale, left leg up. Straight leg, kick your left heel all the way through, splits. One day, straight leg all the way through. I know people that can do it. As much focus and awareness as you can into your breath right here, lips sealed, and breathe in through your nose, out through your nose. And if you're just joining us online, you may want to start back at the beginning of the practice. And you'll notice it when we're in it longer than your mind wants to be. That's the good stuff. All right, that's a Thursday. Ooh. Chin down, little belly in. Slide your left foot back slowly. Come back to all fours. Fix your towel. You're releasing some monsters in your belly, yes? Kick your left leg straight back. Curl your left heel in. Reach back with your right hand, grab the outside of your foot, and draws the knee in, kick into the hand, and breathe to a proud chest. Take the weight out of your low spine. And gaze down, belly in, release softly, come back to all fours. And hands and knees, breathe in through your nose and out. Okay, my pod people, crawl back to the back of your pod. Anybody at home, make sure there's nothing out in front of you. Take it off to the side. Okay, child's pose, totally fine. But you're set up for a headstand, forearms down. Interlace the fingers, right? If you want to see, you open the heels of the hands. I'm putting the top back half of the head into my hands. The forearms set, elbows just a little wider than the shoulders. Tuck the toes, lift the knees. Little to no weight in my head at all. And then one or both legs, take them up towards the ceiling. The only way you're coming down, you hear me say this all the time, is feet back to the ground, right? That means you don't fight it. If it's wobbly, less than stable, you're like feet back to the ground. And build it through your breath. If not here, you're in child's pose. As you exhale, start to bring your legs down, drawing your belly in. Press through your forearms. And land. Knees down, everybody shins to ground. And press yourself up to your shins, hands to your thighs. Okay, roll it around, shoulders, head, neck. And stay on your shins, head above your heart. Right fingertips down to the ground, reach your left arm up, and place your hand on the top of your head. And you gently draw your left ear towards your left shoulder. Ooh, let the right shoulder be heavy. Push the head into the hand, rise back into a neutral spine. Okay, lift the hand, bring it down onto the ground. And switch, left hand down, reach your right arm up. Palm to the top of the head, gently draw. Ear to shoulder. You may have picked up on it. We do this after we do a headstand. In the event we don't want to compress and through the cervical spine ever, with the upper back supporting. And so keeping the space wide open. Head into your hand, rise slowly back to center. Lift your left hand, right hand off, and bring it down. If you'd like a sip, take a sip. Popping, swing your hips off one side, bring your legs around in front of you. Right leg straight out in front. Left ankle. And then ankle, and then you'll feel the form of soft. And slow down. Down. Your right. You open the. And your left leg. And slide it.